Welcome everyone to the Side Draft Podcast, and welcome to another edition of Side Draft Fast Picks. Last week at Daytona, we didn't get the win in either series, but you came close in the Cup Series with Jimmy Johnson. Not so much luck with Noah Gragson, but
yeah, Gragson, I believe, he was driving real good, and he's looking like he might pull it off, but got a little penalty and he got put in the back. So, yep, sorry about that.
it's his fault.
Yeah.
And in the Xfinity, I had Chase Briscoe. He got involved in an accident, hard crashing in the wall. With Daytona, you just got to get lucky. It doesn't matter how fast the car is, it just matters how much luck you get. And
yeah, sometimes it don't matter if you're good or what, but you just got to be lucky just to survive Daytona.
And then we moved to the Cup Series, and there's no way we could have predicted the weather like that. I mean, of course we knew it was going to rain, but we would have never guessed that Justin Haley would have been in victory lane. It would have been a long shot pick, and everyone would have laughed at you and called you dumb or something. But if you would have picked him,
well, I was thinking about picking him, but I'm like, well,
sure.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020. You can say
yeah.
whatever now. But yeah, I thought about it, but I wasn't sure what kind of equipment he was in. So I really enjoyed seeing him win Daytona, and as a real controversy. It's like Daytona and Justin Haley's always controversial. But I'm glad to see that team get a win and get to see Fraternal Order Eagles in victory lane. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Sue, like I said before, you had Jimmy Johnson finish third. I picked Joey Logano, who was running pretty well, but unfortunately got involved in the Clint Boyer, Austin Dillon crash that took out everyone, which gave Justin Haley a golden opportunity to stay out and got the victory. So Justin Haley, Xfinity regular, won in the Cup Series, and then you had Ross Chastain in the trucks, moves up to Xfinity, and won that race. So it was definitely not the week of the regulars.
It was the fill-in drivers.
Yeah. It was the part-time and another series driver. So, I mean, that's a pretty cool headline to talk about.
Yeah, I wonder if give Justin Haley some confidence going into Kentucky. So it'll be interesting to see how that folds out.
Yeah, we could just keep your eye on Justin Haley throughout the weekend. The race is on Friday, so I guess you can't say throughout the weekend, but throughout Friday.
Yeah.
So now, after Daytona, we survived the big ones. We survived the weather, even though we were not in Florida.
Yeah, I believe I actually give Jimmy Johnson some good luck instead of calling him bad luck, because that was his best finish of the year, I believe.
Yeah, in some racing formats that would be considered a podium. So
yeah,
great finish by Jimmy, and finished fourth at Chicagoland, and got a third at Daytona. So looking forward to second place finish here at Kentucky. And also want to say congratulations on your win at Pocono. Or New Hampshire's the next one.
Yeah.
So congratulations on your win at New Hampshire.
Little steps, I guess.
Yeah. Be crazy if that does happen, though.
Yeah.
So mile and a half. I'm really interested in seeing how the race is going to play out this weekend at Kentucky, because it's a night race. We all know how those work out in the Cup Series. Really intense, close racing. And then Kentucky's a little different from the rest of the mile and a halves. Just looking forward to seeing how it will exactly race.
Yeah, I'm wondering how the forecast goes. Here lately, the tracks haven't been too good with the rain. I know they want to have a night race at Daytona. Didn't end that way.
Yeah, I think the past 3 weekends we've had a delay. With Michigan, it had to be run on, or past couple of weekends, I could say. Michigan had to go to Monday, then we had Chicagoland, which had to be run, later that night, and then we had Daytona, which was supposed to be on Saturday, raced on Sunday.
Yes.
Just has it. I think it was 3 out of the last 4 actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not a great time for weather, but hopefully Kentucky's better.
Yeah, hopefully it's blue skies and have some good racing.
Yeah, so now it's time to make our picks. This time we have all 3 series.
All 3.
Try to get that weekend sweep. We've never picked all 3 in one weekend before. We picked either Xfinity and Cup or Truck and Cup. So we've never done the triple sweep.
Yep, and I won't get too confident this time.
Yeah, that one time we got 2 out of the 3, just couldn't get the third one.
Yeah.
So first up is, of course, possibly everyone's favorite here on the channel, the Truck Series.
The Truck Series.
So we
love the Truck Series,
especially night racing Truck Series. It's always the best
on a Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday night racing, and then a couple weeks from now we have Eldora to look forward to.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So when's our fast picks going up for that?
Oh no, it keeps moving up.
Yeah.
It has to be on a Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that.
Yeah. All right, so Truck Series winner, who do you think will be in victory lane?
Well, we've been picking him a few times this season. He's been running very well, and I believe Stuart Friesen's going to finally get it into Kentucky.
And I'm going with Ben Rhodes, ThorSport. I think right now ThorSport has the best equipment. They may not have the best of luck that maybe Nice is having.
Yeah.
But I think they've had the fastest trucks. And then, of course, you have Stuart Friesen there as well. So I think it'll be a battle between these 2.
Yeah, and I've really watched Ross Chastain. He's really coming on strong here lately. But, yeah, he's going to bust another watermelon, I guess. But I believe Stuart Friesen's going to get his first.
Yeah, speaking of Ross Chastain, I had an idea for his victory celebration. So we all know Carl Edwards, right? Let's get him to do the backflip, but with a watermelon, and he smashes it mid-flip. I mean, I think I'd be pretty interested to watch.
Yeah.
So send this video to Ross Chastain, and maybe we'll get a new tradition going.
A backflip watermelon smash.
Yeah.
That's even hard to say.
Yeah, so he's probably not going to do it, but I thought that would be pretty funny. So now we move on to the Xfinity Series. Last year, Christopher Bell got the win. Will he be able to do that again this year?
Who knows? We might see. Who was I picking for Xfinity? I believe Tyler Reddick. He's really good in mile and halves, and I mean, you just can't not pick him. Any track. He's like one of the big 3s, so I believe Tyler Reddick's going to get it victory lane.
And I'm going to go with Christopher Bell. I think that momentum from last year is going to hold still, and we'll see Christopher Bell in victory lane. And as always, we pick 2 of the big 3.
Yep.
And then we'll see Cole Custer step up and win, probably.
Probably so.
It's just like the Penske deal. We both picked 2 Penske drivers. The other Penske wins. So, have we ever picked Brad and Joey in the same day?
I don't think so.
So maybe we should do that to give Blaney some good luck.
Maybe.
So speaking of those guys, time to pick our Cup winners. Who do you think will be in victory lane?
Well, I know everybody's thinking about picking him, and he does very well at Kentucky, and I believe it's about time for another Gibb win. I believe Mark Truex Jr. is going to lead some laps and win again.
Yeah, and an interesting fact from NASCAR. Martin Truex Jr. has won every stage at Kentucky. Do you think that will continue?
With this package, maybe not. Maybe 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
I hope it's the last 2, but not the first 2.
How many stages is in this thing?
Well, it's like you got 3 stages, so if you win the first 2 stages, you don't win the race. So
yeah.
you can win the second and third.
Yeah, that'd be good. And as for me, I'm kind of on the same boat with the Gibbs drivers, but I disagree on the driver. I think it's going to be Kyle Busch. Rowdy is going to get rowdy and do his thing and getting rowdy.
He's been kind of quiet lately, and
that's when he's the most dangerous because we haven't heard from him. He's had angry race cars, I guess you could say, and just hasn't been happy lately. Even though he had a win at Pocono a couple weeks back, and this is a drought for Kyle Busch. If it's not every other week, it's a drought. So he's angry. He's hungry for some M&Ms. He's going to get victory lane and smash an M&M in victory lane.
And watch us pick two Joe Gibbs drivers, and here comes Kevin Harvick and steals the win.
Yeah, or Denny Hamlin. He's also another one to look out for. He's been really quiet. Got that win at Texas and the Daytona 500. So look out for Denny as well.
Yeah, I believe Ryan Blaney's going to probably be good too.
Look out for everyone.
Everybody.
Last week taught us not to cancel out any people because even the people you didn't expect to be in victory lane may even get there. So if there's any rain, all hell is going to break loose. But let's hope that there's not. We can have a normal race for once in the past couple weeks. But yeah, I think we had some solid picks.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no big one at Kentucky. But with this package, probably so.
Yeah, will it come down to a fuel mileage or some other kind of strategy to win the race?
Yeah, so another fun fact before we go. Penske and Joe Gibbs are the only active teams that have wins here. The other team would be Furniture Row Racing, which are, gone sadly at this time. But, can another team step up and win here?
We'll just have to see.
With Stewart-Haas and Hendrick, Chevy never winning here ever since, I believe, 2011 was the first time we went here, and there's still no Chevy driver in victory lane yet.
Wow.
So that's some headlines to look at and see if they'll be on the newspapers the next day.
Yeah, so a lot of pressure on the Chevrolets this weekend.
A lot of pressure on Chevrolets and Stewart-Haas. They haven't got a win so far this season. And also the rivalry between our drivers that we picked this week. Will that continue? Not that it's a heated rivalry or anything, but the competitiveness between them two. So they're right now tied with wins, I think. So let's see who gets to 5 wins first.
Yes,
it's a race.
I was I had a slow start, but I come on pretty strong during the mid-season.
Yes,
something about like NBC coming on board. I just kind of
the Joey Logano of this.
Yeah.
All right, so hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked it, subscribe for more. We'll be uploading our race reviews throughout the week. 3 of them this weekend, so that's pretty cool. And we'll see you then. And hope you all enjoyed it.